Hi everyone, an impromptu live, but it is open mic day today, and I wanted to remind you all that you can go live in this group and promote yourself, give some value, and show us how you can help other people. It might not be us that buy from you, but there's a whole community here that when we learn about each other, we can tell each other and other people about ourselves. So do use this opportunity. We only do it once a month. This is the time to really show your expertise and invite those soul clients in, because you never know, we could be waiting for you. Um, I'm also coming live because yesterday in our Ignite session in the Prosperity Circle, I got pulled up about something I'd said on manifestation. And um, I absolutely have no problem with being pulled up on the subject. In fact, I love it because I think if we get questioned about these things, one, I know what you need from me. But I think also when we understand the intricacies of these things, that's when we're better able to manifest what we want. It's because manifestation is actually quite a simple process, but it's those little details, the little nuances, the little tweaks that will really make it work for you. So I really wanted to talk about what this was. So Fran, sorry you're late. You're not late. This is an impromptu one. It's open mic day, so do come live and tell us about it. Fran, tell people about your brilliant book idea and what you're doing as well, because um, I got caught by another teacher yesterday at my school that was very excited to be part of it, and she's even talking about getting the younger kids involved. Thought it was brilliant. Yes, you live, huh? Right. So yesterday I got pulled up about manifestation by a client who is one of the best manifestors that I know. So it was really interesting to hear a version on it. And it was about the subject of it being scientifically based, because she loves the magic of it. And that I don't want to take the magic away. What I want to do is help you understand manifestation concept, because when you understand it, you immediately know how to make some of the changes to deal with some of the nuances, because we're great manifestors. It's just what we manifest, we don't always want or think we want, but something happens that's what we create. And so by understanding how you can better manifest, you become a better manifester. All right, more accurate in what you actually manifest. So, yeah, I got pulled up because it was about the fact that it was based in science, and Katie wanted to was saying that she loves the magic, and the discussion we had was that manifestation isn't just, I read The Secret and I basically threw the book out. It was before I understood a lot of what this was going on, but seriously, going to bed and just visualizing it, how does that bring what you need to life? You do need to do a lot more things than that. And I will go into more detail in my live next week. But one of the things that I wanted to talk to you today about was the RAS, the Reticular Activation System. To get my lips and teeth around that one. Um, because this is something, it's an amazing thing that helps us to manifest. And I want you to have the knowledge so that you can tune into it. But before I jump into all of this, let me know what your biggest manifestation goal is right now. All right. Because if we can declare that, I've got something at the end that will help you actually focus on it. In the Prosperity Circle this month, it's all about focus, right? So we've been talking about this sort of thing, and making sure that we're focusing on our vision and things like that. So I've got something at the end that will help you with that as well. Right. So pop down what your biggest manifestation goal is right now. An 18K this tax year. Oh, and a new house. I think we can do better than 18K the way that you're going, my darling. I think that you can do a lot better than that. Or are you talking profit? Okay, so I'm going to jump into what the RSA is, the Reticular Activation System. And why should you be interested in this? Because it sounds very boring. I'm a bit of a science geek, so that's why I love this stuff, but I get that not everybody does. But it is actually an incredible superpower that your brain has got, right? And it's about creating that focus for you. Not focus as in getting something done, but focusing on what you want to manifest. All right. So, what it is, it's just behind the eyes. If you think about all the things that your eyes are seeing right now. So, I'm looking at the screen, which is myself. I can see that there's comments just on the side. I've got my notes on the side. I can also see the light above my laptop. I've got my other screen on the right. I can see the window and the blinds in front of me. I can see a picture of my daughter and my son in their school uniform. There's doors there that go through to my husband's study. I can even see my sofa and in the background. So there's a lot, right? I can see carpet. I can see my concertina file. We talked about concertinas yesterday. And there's a cushion actually on the floor as well. So I can see a lot, but my brain is not focusing on all of that. If it was to take in every single thing that's out there, it would overload. And let's face it, we get overwhelmed a lot already, don't we? It would overload. So what this RAS does is it focuses on what you want to see. And that is the key. It doesn't want your brain to be overloaded. So it basically filters out what your eye is doing. Now, I used to talk about this as a filing system. You can tell how old I am. And I got pulled up on this. My kids were like, what's a filing system? So we're going to change it. And it's like your brain is like a search engine, right? It's taking all this information in. And that reticular activation system, the RAS, is deciding what it takes in. Okay, so let's translate that into manifestation. As you know, I want to give you an example first. How many of you lose something? You're looking for your mobile phone. I did that this morning. Or you're looking for your keys. You can't remember where you put them. Now, a little trick is to say the word in your head, mobile phone, mobile phone, mobile phone, while you're looking, because that is then telling your RAS that's what you're looking for, right? And that then it will filter out all the other stuff that you don't need to see. So it won't filter out stuff that you can trip over, but the kids' toys and all of that sort of stuff, it will filter out that, and it will focus on finding that mobile phone or your keys. So that's how it works. So how do we translate this into the concept of manifestation? Well, here's the magic part, right? When we create our vision, do you remember we talked about clarity being the first step in, we want more clients, then we need to start with that clarity. When we create the clarity around what we want to achieve, that vision, right? The first step is setting an intention. Then that's where you can optimize your RAS as your manifestation partner, right? Because what will happen is when you focus on that visualization, that RAS will start looking for the opportunities, the resources, the experiences to be able to align it to your desires. It's really clever. So let's say that you want to manifest success in your business. I think most of us do. What does success look like? It's a question I ask a lot because I don't think actually we really think about it a great deal. But what does success look like? Because it's different for everybody. For Fran, you love a filing system, brilliant. You're still in post-it notes, aren't you? I'm trying to get you onto Trello or Miro. But yeah, if you focus on your goal, I lost my train of thought there, then your RAS will start to see opportunities and actually be able to, filter out what you don't need and focus on what you do need. And they'll seemingly come out of nowhere. And that's where manifestation appears magical, right? It appears magical, but the science behind it is the RAS. And by knowing that information, then that will help you focus on it. Now, I told one of my clients off the other day because I asked her how she was getting on against her goals this month. And she went, oh, you need to remind me about my goals. Well, one, I don't need to remind people about their goals. You should know your goals. Will it tell me my lottery numbers? No. Lottery is an interesting one because you're actually giving away your power. It's a luck situation, and you can manifest luck. But lottery wins are actually giving away your power. Think about how you can take it as your power. Okay, I can talk more about lottery numbers another time. But think about, I mean, look at how well you're doing, Fran, on focusing on what you want to achieve and how everything just you've said several times on DMs to me how everything just feels like it's falling into place. And that's because you set a clear vision, of what you wanted to achieve. Yours was about traveling, going off with your kids. It money was part of it, but it was the traveling that was the big thing. And you're doing that, not quite to the extent that you planned, but you're taking that step closer and you've opened the doors to that. And as a result, what the RAS did was give you opportunities of how you could do it. Your membership, the Facebook ads that are doing so successfully, it gave you those visions to see what would help you. Okay, so what we want to do to use this RAS to its advantage, to our advantage, to help us with our manifestation is about getting that clarity and consistency and defining what your vision is, right? And it's not, and this is why people, when they talk about the manifestation, they say, don't worry about the how, right? And dream big, because this is about making that vision so that your RAS can look for the opportunities for it. If you start, and Fran gave me a fabulous hashtag the other day, and I'm using it a lot. Set goals, not limits. It's so true. Don't limit yourself on what you're doing. Why not push the boundaries and test this out? Why don't you have a bit of a play with this over the next few days and start thinking about what you would like to see. I remember a couple of years ago when I started on my manifestation journey. It was actually Katie, my client, who told taught me a lot about manifestation actually in the first instance. And one of the things that she said was, look, we decided to look out for blue butterflies, right? Blue butterflies. And I have had this cushion. I'm going to get up a moment. I've had this cushion for a long time, but I hadn't realized I'd focused on the hummingbird. Right? Yeah, you can see the hummingbird. But look, in this corner, a blue butterfly. I'd had it for ages and I'd not seen it. As soon as we started saying, right, we're going to look for signs of blue butterflies, we started seeing blue butterflies. So why don't you have a bit of fun and say that you're going to look for blue butterflies? Or you could look for money falling into your lap, or money is all around me if you want more money. It could be that you want to I don't know. Have some fun. Think about something you could look out for that's not that common, and then I bet you'll start to see it. Think about, like, you you see red cars. You see red cars everywhere all of a sudden. Tilly, my daughter, is a very big fan of Five Nights at Freddy's at the moment, and there's apparently a purple car in that computer game. And every time we go out, she go, purple car, purple car, purple car. I was even walking home from school before I was with her. I was bringing my son home from yesterday from school, and I went, purple car, because she's got it in my head. And that's how it works. When we create that vision, then our RAS will look out for it for us. Okay, so that's how you can use this to your advantage. Okay, so now I said I've got something for you at the end. I want us to do a very, very quick visualization exercise. Okay, so I want you just to close your eyes and I want you to take a nice deep breath in. Okay, breathe in through your nose and then breathe out through your mouth. And I want you to think about that manifestation goal that I asked you about at the beginning. Okay, and I want you to visualize it. Now, that can come up in different ways. It's not always an actual picture. or even a video, right? I want you to see if you can see it, but I want you to feel it as well. I want you to put yourself in that situation that you want to achieve, and I want you to feel it. I want your body to feel it. I want you to note what that feeling feels like. I want you to note where you're feeling it in your body. How does it feel? I want you to believe that it's not if, it's when. There's no timeline attached to it, but this is what you want to achieve. And you are programming your RAS at this point in time to look out for opportunities to get you there. Okay. Just feel how good that feels. Might feel a little bit uncomfortable if you're not used to the success. Okay, take another deep breath and return to me. Okay, it was very quick. I have some more visualizations in my EFT library that will help you do that more. And it's something that, they say that millionaires write down their goals daily, and then billionaires do it twice daily. And it's something that's really important, is to make sure that you are focusing on your goals all the time. I've talked about that Pareto's principle of 20, it gets 80% of the results. And it's like, so often we lose track of what we're trying to achieve and we go off and do something else. And that's wasting your time. I want you to focus on what you're actually achieving. All right. So, and this will help you keep those goals, visualize them, feel them every day. If you want a visualization exercise, I have one in my EFT library. So you're welcome to do that along with other visualizations and meditations, and also EFT exercises. We use the manifestation process. We do manifestation mapping in our prosperity circle. We've got it in on the 27th of September is our next session, and we use the manifestation process and we tap in that visualization so that your subconscious, so that your RAS is all programmed to support you. Okay, so that was a bit of an impromptu live on the subject of manifestation, and in particular RAS, because I want you to understand it. It's one of those things that when you get the detail, it becomes more obvious. People say you've got to visualize your goals every day, and you kind of you go, okay, yeah, that's fine, but I haven't got time. Well, now you know why it's so important. And it's linking those things together, connecting those things that's so, so important. All right. And that's what I want to do for you. So if you've got any questions, do tell me. I'll do more of these lives. I don't mind. I want to help you manifest success. If there's more women having success out there, then the world is going to be a better place. All right. So if you've got any questions about RAS, about manifestation, anything else, then drop me a comment. The Prosperity Circle is open to join. It's £47 a month. We had a brilliant Ignite session yesterday, very random. There were a few tears, there was lots of laughter. Most of us were moaning that our jaw ached within half an hour of us starting the session. There's been lots of ideas that came out of it as well, of how to handle things and how to move forward. I got some ideas as well, which was brilliant. In fact, this live came from yesterday's Ignite session. We've got the manifestation mapping. I've also been talking about the vagus nerve today in the Prosperity Circle, and there's lots of training in there already as well that you can access. So if you're looking for something that's going to help you with that clarity, confidence, consistency to get more clients, then the Prosperity Circle will help you do that at just £47 a month. And also, I should have said, I am offering £10 for your first month if you want to join as well. Okay, so you can try it out as well. Right. Any questions? Let me know. I'm just checking my notes to make sure I've done it. And so, yeah, I think I've covered everything I want to cover. So I've just got to say that, work with your RAS, create that vision, create that clarity. If you need help doing that, then please reach out. I've got resources, or we can book a call. That's absolutely fine. And your dreams are within reach. Fran thought that traveling was something well beyond her ability, was going to be many years in advance, but no, she's done it. Oh, I've just seen there's a Facebook user. I haven't got my thing up to see who it is, but hello. It's lovely to see you. If you've not come on live before, then do make sure that you give StreamYard permission, because otherwise I just see it as Facebook user. But look, I'm going to do a live next week on the manifestation process, that will give you an idea of what you need to think about when it comes to manifestation. Oh, my thing's gone blank. Oh, there we are, back again. But keep manifesting your dreams, into reality, instead of saying that's not going to happen. Oh, hello, Sandrine. How are you? Lovely to see you. If you, if you keep that visualization, rather than thinking, oh, I'm never going to be able to do it, think about, what if I could? Just test it. Like I said, have some fun this week and start looking for blue butterflies. Have some fun. All right. Stay positive. If you haven't seen my post on my daughter thinking she was going to be told off, then read that. We automatically go to the negative, but it's about thinking positive. Stay focused. Keep that visualization going, and you will manifest your dreams. All right. I'll see you next week. Take care.